Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my channel is about traveling on the more luxury side of things and using points and miles to travel as opposed to extra money. I've taken a little bit of a break, and now I'm back, and I've decided to expand my channel a little bit more into personal finance because I realized I kind of jumped right into using points and miles and using that in travel hacking, and I never kind of went back and said, how did I get to this point? How do I manage my money so that way I can take these vacations and use credit cards and credit card rewards to do so? So I want to say there was a point in my life where I had absolutely no credit cards. I was trying to get things in order. I went through a couple of financial stress situations, and I was reading books about personal finance, and there's a well-known personal finance guru out there that says don't use any credit cards, and a lot of their advice is sound, and I kind of went full on into that and also decided not to use credit cards. But as I was kind of in that no credit card journey, I was reading other financial topics about how to use credit cards to your advantage, and if you have a spending problem or you're like way over your head in credit card debt, then maybe you don't have a credit card. But for those who can use credit cards responsibly, there's a way to use them and reap the benefits. And so I've kind of changed my strategy from the early days of not having any credit cards to getting a couple of credit cards, just really starting with cashback credit cards, and then got into some of the travel credit cards and travel rewards. And that's kind of where I am now. I will say that I do not have any other debt in my life other than my mortgage. And that is something that's important to me. So I try to live as much as I can debt-free, again, aside from the mortgage. And if you've seen another one of my videos, I talk about how I'm even trying to pay my mortgage off early. And so I think one of the cornerstones of really being able to use points and miles to elevate your travel is making sure that you don't have consumer debt in other aspects of your life, because then the rewards that you're getting for traveling, quote, for free and using the points and miles, you're not really getting them because you're paying interest on debt. So it really just offsets. You're not hacking, you're not using points and miles to their optimum strategy if you're still paying interest. And I know that might be a little countercultural to some things that people do, but I haven't had a car payment in over about 6 years now since I got my last car. I went in and paid cash for that car. I had saved up money. I knew that purchase was coming up. And as I said, I try to live a debt-free life. My partner also doesn't have a car payment. We really try to structure our finances in a way that we don't overextend ourselves, because for me, if I've overextended myself and I know I have all these other bills coming up, I don't really feel like I can appreciate and relax during vacation. And when I travel somewhere, I don't want to have to worry about creditors calling or bills coming in and being due. And so for me, the peace of mind of living a debt-free life really helps me enjoy my vacation time, because I can really just get away from it all and not worry about things. We are also very attuned to how much we spend each month. Again, if you have seen some of my videos, I talk about my budget. I know where I spend money down to the penny. I know where every penny has been spent for the last 10 or so years. I have a cushion. I try to live at least as I bank up savings, I try to live at least a month ahead. So the paychecks that are coming in this month, I don't need for the bills this month. They sit in my savings account. And then at the beginning of each month, I pull out how much I need for the month, allocate it to my different budget categories, and go from there. So if I don't get a direct deposit or something is going on with work and my money, I don't need that money immediately. And also having that buffer, as well as not having any debt, again, really helps me just be able to relax and decompress when it's time to use points and miles to go on vacation. And so I really just wanted to take a minute or two and step back a bit and just talk about some of the other financial aspects that help me as I delve into this travel rewards world. And so the next couple of videos after this one are kind of going to go into a little more detail about maybe my debt-free journey, go into detail about the budgeting apps that I use. I have one about my donor advised fund, how I make sure I have enough set aside for giving and optimize my giving, because that's important to me as well. And so I hope you like this next couple of videos. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure you comment below. I try to read those, answer them to the best of my ability. And yeah, I'm gonna take a little break from some of the points and miles videos and dig into some of the background. And so if you have any specific questions or some topic that you really want me to go into, make sure you comment below. And if you haven't already, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.